In each episode of this series, I will offer an applicant a blind choice of either a pleasant experience, a treat, or a darker trick. They won't know which one they've chosen, and they may not know how or when it will happen to them. All the applicants responded to advertisements. These are the 6 people that I've selected. They just don't know it yet. Welcome to Trick or Treat. Tonight's applicant is Richard, a 20-year-old student from Wolverhampton. We've been observing him for the last few weeks to build up a profile and to monitor his movements to and from his flat. He lives a quiet and predictable life, which might be fun to shake up a bit. At 3 a.m. one morning in March, we've gathered outside his house, where he is hopefully asleep. His girlfriend has been persuaded to lend us a set of keys. I'm going to quietly break in and introduce myself.
It's Derren Brown. Nice to meet you. You too. You volunteered to be part of the show a while back. Do you remember? Yeah? Okay. We'd like to use you in the show. I need to explain to you how the show works. Okay. Alright? Yeah. What you do is you choose a card. One of 2 cards. And the card will either say trick, or the card will say treat. If you pick the card that says treat, then what happens to you will be something nice. If you pick the one that says trick, it won't be. Okay. Okay? You won't know which one you've picked. You happy to play? Okay. You're going to sign this. Now it's a little bit too dark to read. But it's a contract that allows us to do what we like with you. And you need to sign that along the bottom there. I'll hold that for you. Thank you. Choose one of the 2 cards, Richard. That one. Okay. Thank you. Let yourself go back to sleep.
For Richard's trick, I'm going to have him collapse asleep in London and wake up 1,500 miles away in Morocco with no explanation. And for that, I'll need his passport. He will have no memory of the journey or of any time having passed. More of Richard's adventure later. Meanwhile, I've met up with the League of Gentlemen for a discussion about fate and mini-rolls. Hello.
Hello there.
Hi guys. Actually, would you grab a little chocolate roll from the tray
From
there?
here? Certainly.
There are 5 there, so if you can take one each, and if somebody can just put the last one in their pocket, that would be great. And come and sit down any chair that you like. Any one of these 4.
Hello,
And,
how are you?
Steve, pleasure. Thank you. And Jeremy, nice to meet you. Have you got the last one that wasn't chosen? In your pocket, great. Keep that in there for the moment. Thank you very much. Well, look, thanks so much for coming out. Thanks for doing this. I want to show you these. There's 4 cards. There's something on the other side, but if you just mix them up for me, don't turn them over yet, and push them in the middle. If you can all just take one each, doesn't matter at the moment which one you take, but if you can just pull one towards you. On each card there's a message, and I want you just to have a look and memorise now the message that you've got. Done that?
Yeah.
Great, lovely, and I'll have those back. Thank you very much. Excellent. Do any of you believe in fate at any level?
Yes.
Genuinely?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah?
I think things happen because they're meant to happen.
I believe in some are fates, but no other.
I believe that we create our own destiny.
Oh, you've got to come up with a different belief system now.
No, genuine.
I know,
I
you're
don't
trying to
at
do
all.
comical answers to it, but I think, I think I agree with Steve. I think you do. Your instinct often leads to exactly where you're meant to be.
You superstitious fools.
It's kind of about decisions, isn't it? Decisions that you make without sort of realising even that you're necessarily making decisions. And it's only in hindsight you go, "That I suppose if I hadn't have walked that way or gone to that party or met that person." A bit like, for example, the chairs that you sat in. And I sort of made a point of saying sit in any chair, and I presume you weren't thinking particularly about which chair you were going to sit in before you sat down. Or the choice of the cards that you picked, which again I told you not really to think about it and just take them. And they all had a message on. What was the message? Or what was your message?
It was a colour. It said, "I will choose blue."
I would choose blue. Have you any idea what that refers to?
Blue's my favourite colour. I'm wearing a blue
You're wearing a blue
shirt.
shirt. Perfect.
The mini rolls are blue.
It actually doesn't refer to any of those things. It refers to a sheet of card that's underneath the cushion on your chair that you're sat on. And if you pull it out, you have to reach under the cushion.
Under the cushion.
Yeah. Da da da.
Look at that.
A blue sheet of card. And what did yours say, Mark?
I will choose green.
Pull it out.
And the card.
And it out. Very good. Jeremy, just to see where this is going. Jeremy, yours said, I will choose yellow. That's right, take it out for me. Which leaves you with the red, I believe.
Wow.
Excellent. So you see what I mean. And they're kind of decisions that aren't important, but you make them without thinking about it. And this is kind of an area that I find interesting. And it's also the good or bad consequences that you can avoid, or things that you never knew would have happened had you made different decisions. And this, for me, this goes back to, and this is why the chocolates actually do play a role. When I was about 10, I was in a supermarket queue with my mum, and she bought these, not these particular ones, but and I was petitioning her to open them and eat them before we'd paid for them, and she was getting a bit angry with me, a bit stressed, and in her annoyance sort of ushered the lady behind us to come through ahead of us in the queue because she only had, milk or something. And then we all paid for our stuff, and when we went out. When we went out, there was a crowd that was gathered in the car park, and this woman who we'd allowed ahead of us had been hit by a car, and she was laying on the car park. And so at the age of 10, I'm then going home thinking, God, if I hadn't have wanted to tuck into those mini rolls, my mum wouldn't have let that woman go ahead, and would it have been my mum that got hit by the car? And you start to kind of do those things in your head. Hence the mini rolls. Would you, and carefully, if you don't mind, would you just open them and try not to break or touch the chocolate, and just sort of put them on the plates. Thank you. Lovely, thank you. And again, did you think about which ones you took? There were 5 altogether, weren't there? So you've got, Jeremy, the last one in your pocket. But otherwise than that, you just sort of grabbed. You just grab
Random.
And you presume that they are indeed mini rolls.
They look like mini rolls.
They do, don't they?
It could be razor bladed.
Could be. Yeah. Why don't you just take a bite out of them? Go on. Nice big bite.
Nothing wrong with them.
Take a bite?
Nice.
Jeremy, you just take a larger bite.
There's a fish hook inside.
Oh.
Oh!
What's that? What is that in there?
What? There's something in there.
No, it's just sponge and cream.
That's it.
Just the way he was eating it, he made it look like it was...
Jeremy.
Hey!
Look at this mess.
Yeah. No, that's fine. That's great. No, that's what I was hoping for. Excellent. So the last one, there was one left. You put one in your pocket, didn't you? Did you pull that out? Now look, you need to really carefully, Jeremy, just undo that, and just so we don't confuse it. Don't just pass me your plates. Get rid of that. Get that out of the way. Okay. Okay, just on there? All right.
Why me?
So look, before you do this, and do be careful, but you did just take any one.
Yes.
I would suggest you just take hold of the edges of it and just...
Which way? Towards you?
Yeah, either way, really. Just do be careful.
It's a gas.
And again, I'd go a little bit further in. Careful.
Look.
Oh, Jesus.
Dirty.
Just,
Get it out with those.
It is a razor blade, is it?
It is.
Jesus.
Send it back.
Wow.
There it is, look.
Oh my
yeah, that's what I was hoping it would be the one you didn't. Thank you for coming on.
Thank
Take
you.
your pardon there, pleasure. And
For
Mark,
saving
thank
our
you so much.
lives.
You're shaky. And Rhys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
That was literally just pick any one, wasn't it?
It was. There was no compulsion. There was no shenanigans.
No, totally random. We walked in a random order, chose random chocolates, sat down in random chairs, so...
And also, you'd have ended up with two and you just picked
I know, I could have changed my mind at the last minute.
And all sealed up and then within it.
That's the thing, how do you get it in there?
Well, it's
How do
like,
you get it in there?
don't know.
I mean, and what? It's slightly irresponsible.
Derren Brown Bakery. I knew it.
Since Richard picked the trick card, I now have license to shake up his regulated world. He's going to wake up in Marrakesh, somewhat outside his comfort zone, and this journey starts here. He's catching an early train to Waterloo, and we know he needs to get some passport photos urgently, so we're hoping he'll take the bait and step into the fake photo booth that we've set up. All the cameras are hidden. Richard, sit comfortably. This is Derren. Just allowing your eyes to close. Really relax. They're going to come and give you a hand. Just allowing your eyes to close. And move you come and give you a hand. Just allowing on your own. The complementary patterns of light and sound are designed to send Richard plummeting into a catatonic state.
Okay, let's get the van, let's get in there.
Both Richard and our fake photo booth are embarking on an extraordinary journey. Now, I don't know how long he will remain asleep for, but for the first half hour or so, I talk gently to him to keep him in this state. We arrive at Heathrow Airport a bit late and apprehensive about the check-in. As it turns out, we get through check-in and security without a hitch, but the authorities don't allow filming after passport control. However, we do take a series of snaps throughout the journey. Any recognisable faces and logos are blurred. Richard is now sleeping very happily with no help from me. In America's New York, I use my award-winning powers to plant a word in the slightly smaller American brain without anybody knowing how. Guys, you free for a couple of minutes? Do you want to come and do this?
Sure.
It's a kind of a mind-reading sort of experiment. I need you to call somebody that you know.
Okay.
All right? Does your cell phone have a speakerphone? It does? Yes. Excellent. Good. Do you want to get someone on? Is there someone you can call you think will be in? Right. What's this person's name?
Joe.
Okay. Well, if Joe isn't in, we can try someone else.
Yeah.
Is that on speaker at the moment? Yeah. Right, cool. Actually, if you want to hold it in your hand like that, then we'll both be able to hear it, and the mic will be able to pick it up too.
Joe?
Yeah.
Okay, just stay on the line and talk to me, okay?
Alright.
Hi, Joe. My name's Derren Brown. I'm a kind of English psychological illusionist, if that makes any sense. And I want to try a kind of a mind-reading experiment with you, all right?
Alright.
I need to ask you a few questions, Joe. I need to know a few things about you. Please be honest. How old are you, Joe?
I'm 18.
18, fantastic. And are you a student? Do you work, or?
I'm a student.
What do you study? Are you at school, or what do you major in?
I actually go to culinary school.
Culinary school, thank you, that's really interesting. Great. All right, listen, so I'm going to write something down here. I'm not going to show Jessica or any of these guys what it is. I'm going to ask you to be doing 3 things in a moment, all right? Joe, let me just explain. You're going to be writing a word in your mind on like a big chalkboard. You're going to be saying the words yourself over and over again. And then you're also going to try and do the whole thing without really thinking about it, right? So that's 3 different kind of cogs that are going to be going round in your mind at the same time, all right? But let me just write something here first. Okay. Okay, cool. Joe, I need you to imagine that you are, 6 years old back in elementary school, all right? And imagine you're picking up a piece of chalk.
Okay.
Then you're going to start writing a word very large and clear on this chalkboard, and then just tell me when you're done.
Alright, I'm done.
You're happy that was a free choice of word, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
See, I've written something here, and you won't be able to see what I've written, but hopefully you'll be able to tell by Jessica's reaction as to whether it's at all close. What was the word that you wrote?
Bicycle.
Bicycle.
Yeah.
Not bad!
You wrote tricycle, yeah?
I was one wheel out, tricycle. Thank you, Joe. Thanks for your help. Thank you very much. Cool.
Thanks, Joe.
I thought he was going to be completely wrong and it'd be like a complete sham, but then you got tricycle. I'm pretty amazed, actually.
I think he's psychic. Like, there's no other explanation for it, because how else would he know it?
Our participant, Richard, was offered a blind choice of trick or treat. His trick started when he collapsed in a photo booth in London. Although he doesn't know it, he and that photo booth have travelled 1,429 miles and are now in Marrakesh. He has been asleep for 13 hours, but when he awakes, not a second will have passed in his mind. Whilst he was asleep, an anonymous envelope containing his passport, his return flight details and some money were placed in his pocket. After a long and bizarre journey, which for him has simply never happened, Richard is about to receive his wake-up call. All cameras are very well hidden.
Where am I?
Stand up, come over to your television screen. Do this now, so you're about 3 feet away from the screen. I'm going to show you a picture. Now look at the picture. There's something very wrong with the picture. Can you see what it is? When you see what it is, you'll be amazed. Look at it carefully. It's not the chair. What's wrong with it? The House of Detention was London's busiest prison until it closed in 1877. How did Hannibal Lecter talk his cell neighbour into swallowing his own tongue? It's an absorbing premise for those of us who grew up plotting to be a criminal mastermind. We placed an advertisement for people to help out in the show, and one of the people who responded was Colin. You doing all right?
Yes,
it's not a very happy place, is it? It's okay. Let me show you the cell. It's just through here. Right, I'll show you what you've got in here. You've got a chair and a blackboard, and I'm going to introduce you to our 2 cameramen here. This is Louis. He will be your cameraman. He'll remain on you from now on. This is Jono. Jono's my cameraman. He will remain on me. Neither will cut away. Both will keep a continuous shot of each other, because I'm going to go in the cell next door. We'll be able to hear each other through the ventilation shafts, but we won't be able to see each other, all right? So thanks for helping us out. I'll see you in a minute. You see, there were many reports in those days of prisoners that said they'd become demonically possessed, whereas now we know what happened is that with the isolation made them go schizophrenic, and that in that state they believed their every move to be controlled by some external force. Take a seat. Can you hear me, Colin?
Yes, I can hear you, Derren.
Good. So, Colin, are both your parents still alive?
Yes, they still are.
What do they do?
They're both pensioners.
So when you were young, did they ever get cross? when you were naughty, did they get cross? If you maybe moved something you shouldn't have done, if you moved something and were naughty, did they get cross?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, did you move just then?
Yes.
What did you do?
Move my head.
Okay. So, do you think when they got cross that it affected you now? Do you get cross yourself now?
Sometimes I do, yes.
Right, did you move just then?
Yes.
What did you do?
Cross my arms.
Good. Sounds like you're very close to your parents, which is very touching to hear. That's good. Did you move just then?
No.
Okay. I guess there was a time maybe when you're 18, 19, you start to sort of form your own life for yourself. You go back and see your parents, they still treat you a bit like a kid sometimes, that happens. I wonder if that made you uncomfortable.
Sometimes.
When you felt yourself sliding back.
Yeah, sometimes I did.
Yeah, did you move then?
Yes.
What did you do?
Move my legs.
Okay. Colin, I want you to stand up. Go over to the blackboard, pick up a piece of chalk. Get the chalk, start wandering around the cell. Keep walking around. And at some point, I want you to go and put your forefinger on any point, on any wall of the cell. Do that whenever you're ready. Walk around and around, and then go put your finger somewhere on one of the walls. Do that now. Tell me when you're done. Say now when you've got it.
Now.
Now, right. Go straight to the blackboard. Go straight to the blackboard and draw. Draw something, anything you like. Anything you like, draw it now. Whatever comes into your mind. Have you done that?
Yes.
Good, come out of the cell. How you doing?
Too bad.
Come in here.
Wow. How'd you do that? I can't believe it. When I walk through there, I'd see what I drawed, and he's drawn the same. It's amazing. I can't believe it. Jesus.
Every day when you leave your home, you give away more than you could ever imagine about who you are and what you do.
Do you know who I am, what I do?
No.
No, great, but I think I can tell you what you do for a living. Look at me, it's people, it's PR, it's marketing, it's that sort of thing.
Yes.
Is that what you do?
Yes.
You look for people's skills, you put them in positions. It's some sort of headhunting, is that right? Recruitment, that sort of thing? What do you do?
Recruitment consultant.
It's fashion, it's an assistant in a shop. This is a fashion, specifically denim, yeah? You were selling denim, you're selling jeans, is that right? You were doing that and you haven't done it for a while. You recently come out of that job, is that right?
Yes.
Is that right?
Absolutely right, yeah.
Fantastic.
Oh my God.
Open your eyes. Take this guy, his walk, the gum chewing, the long coat. He's confident, streetwise detached. He's protective of his girlfriend, so he's aware of the danger around him. His hair tells me he's not in the forces, so I'd say he's a journalist. Workmates. The woman on the left, she's wearing nighttime gear at lunchtime but has conservative hair and makeup, so it's only a work outfit. The rose means she's gregarious, so these two work in the PR end of high street fashion.
Guy here in the black, dead giveaway. Excuse me a second, I'll stop you for a second.
I thought, no, I don't know you.
You do know me from Channel 4.
Yes,
Mind
I do.
reader.
Jesus.
Well, I've got no idea who you are, but
so,
look
yeah.
at me, look
Yeah,
at
I'm
me.
looking.
I think I can tell you what you do for a living.
What's that?
Are you happy for me to tell people?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, look at me. Look at me. First thing is you walk towards me, your posture is strong and solid. There's obviously a physical and control thing that you're involved in. Your handshake was solid. There's a kind of a thing you're kind of checking me out slightly, almost. Not suspicious, but you're checking me out. So I'm guessing you're in some kind of security job, is that right? Regulation haircut, so you're not a bouncer. So this is maybe something to do with police or something like that. What do you do? What do you do, mate? What do you do?
Work in the police station.
You work in a police station? You're not a policeman though, are you? It's not
I do security for the police.
Security for the police. All right. Okay. Now look, that's just me reading your signals. What I want you to do, this is more interesting, is to think of what you would love to do if you weren't doing security for police at the moment. Don't say it, just think it. Okay. All right. I'm going to get a bit physical here, but just go with me. All right. Look at me and just think there. Be there in your mind. Imagine yourself doing it. Imagine now that you're doing this job, whatever it is. Now, what is it?
All right, first thing is this is aspirational. You're moving easily. This is aspirational because your energy is up here, not down there. Something that maybe you've seen and you would really love to be doing. Look at me, just keep the focus on me, look at me. All right, now you're in a cramped space doing this thing and you're sat down, so you're going to want to do something in a wide open space.
Correct.
Where you can maybe move around and get out and big thing. It's obviously going to be sport-based. You've got this sport top you're wearing now, but you're not having any sports in your job at the moment. So it's a sport thing, wide open space. You're on your own. You're on your own doing the security job. It's a solitary job, so that's what you like. So it's a sport thing with a wide open space when you're on your own. It's golf, isn't it? It's golf. You want to do golf? Is it golf? What is it? What is it? What is it?
Golf, European tour.
European what?
European tour, golf.
You want to be a golfer?
Yeah,
Is that what
golf.
you're thinking of?
Yeah, that's it. You got it. Well done.
You'd be a fantastic golfer, mate. Take care. Have a good day.
I don't know how you do,
The 1-inch punch is a martial arts technique of focusing your entire energy into the fist, and then by punching from a very short distance, you can knock your opponent flat. I found a Kung Fu grandmaster who can do it, and invited him along to demonstrate it to a class of British students. Thank you. Thank you. Sifu Tam, an honour to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You too. You are considered in Hong Kong to be the most sophisticated master of Wing Chun Kung Fu.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Tell me, this 1-inch punch, does it take a long time to learn? Is it difficult to learn?
Yeah, it took me 1 year.
And you can put out a candle using this punch. Is this
Yes.
true? I'd love to see this. That's outstanding. And you're going to try the same punch on Dennis here. You've volunteered to be hit. I will stand back. What was that like?
Quite painful.
That was very violent. Thank you very much. I want to show you something I do which is similar, but it's non-physical. It's a little easier on the knuckles.
Yeah.
It just uses the mind. Could you choose a student for us to use here?
This man.
Guy on the end. What's your name?
Archie.
Archie, thank you for volunteering. Come stand here. Can you feel this? Can you feel this? Stand. Look at me. Breathe in. Out. Okay? It's just in your mind. Can we do this one more time?
I can't.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. Okay. This time I will stand behind you, so you won't be able to see me. So you won't know when I'm doing it. Would you hold that for me? Thank you. Yeah. You can feel that? You can feel that? Yes? Yes. So this time I'm behind you so you can't see me. Oh! You alright? Stand, that's it. I won't do any more. Look at me. You alright? Yeah. It's just in your mind. You're okay now? Thank
When
you
the
very
punch landed, it just knocked me back. I couldn't see it, but I still felt it. And even though it was behind me, I didn't know what else to do. I just felt that impact. It's quite shocking.
Tell me the truth. After the break, I'll be trying to spot the lies of a used car salesman.
Wasn't even 1 try or 2 tries, so straight off, he knew straight away.
And I'll be going to Walthamstow Stadium to try my luck at the dogs.
Busty boy.
Busty boy, you think we'll lose the next race?
We'll lose, yeah.
All right. Walthamstow Stadium, where hundreds of men who all look like my dad come to watch some thin dogs running around. I should point out that I don't do a lot of what you're about to see anymore. I used to, but it's not entirely fair. So number 6 has not won.
No, it hasn't won.
So you shouldn't get anything on this at all.
No, it's worthless.
This is worthless.
Absolutely worthless.
All right, give me 1 minute. I'll be straight back. Now, why are you looking at him?
Where's he going? Surely he can't draw money. Don't believe it. I don't. I don't believe it.
All right.
As much as that.
Do you want to know how it's done?
Yeah, tell me.
That's just the start. That's only £2. That's just the start. I'll show you how it works. Just follow me. Just follow me, all right? Put your hand on your head. Put your hand on your chest. Put your hand on your wrist. Excellent. Now that's your elbow, not your wrist, all right? But the point is, you follow what I say. You take my lead, all right?
Okay.
It's just a control game, all right? That's all I'm doing here, just at a much more advanced level, all right?
Yeah.
Now here's what I want you to do. We'll do a couple more races.
Yeah.
Each time, you bet on the dog you're sure is going to lose.
Okay, no problem.
All right, but as much as you like. Have you got a... Do you know which one's going to lose the next one? You got any ideas?
Okay, yeah.
All right. I'm looking at this. I haven't
Track
got,
2
I haven't
will
got a
lose.
clue. Track number 2 will lose.
Yeah.
How much are you going to put in it? Trust me on it, all right?
£10 on
10 quid.
Yeah.
Fantastic. 10 quid on number 2 to win, all right? To win. Right, let's go and collect our losings. You look her right in the eye.
Yeah.
You've just got to trust me and don't be nervous about it. This will work. And it will work because you'll believe that it will work.
Okay.
You look her right in the eye.
Yeah.
You hand her the ticket and you say, this is the winning ticket. And you just believe that from the bottom of your soul.
This is the winning ticket.
Not a winner? This is the dog you're looking for. Try again, you may have misread it.
Oh yeah, sorry, you have one, sorry.
Fantastic.
Good grief. Yeah. Can you come for the next meeting?
Yeah.
20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, £9.
Thank you, Rama.
Yours to keep. Thank you.
Thank you. Is it legal?
I have no idea. Back at the House of Detention, I met a man who claimed he could beat a lie detector. After half an hour attached to it, he proved that he could. Have you ever done anything really wrong? Describe what you were like at school.
Always got into a lot of trouble, getting kicked out of school.
And that was a lie?
That was my brother, yeah.
You can beat a polygraph. I disconnected him from the machine to see if he could beat me. This is a polygraph or lie detector. To beat it, you'd need to be able to control your body temperature, your breathing rate, your pulse. To do that, you'd need to be a perfect and congenital liar, bordering on the sociopathic. Grant, that's you. Thanks for joining us.
No problem.
You're a used car salesman, is that right?
That's correct, yeah.
Thank you for joining us. Now, we've just spent about half an hour on this, and you can beat the polygraph. You're one of a few people that can do it. Well, I want to see how you fare against me. The difference, of course, between me and the machine is that the machine cannot pick up on visual and auditory clues. And now that I've just said there are visual and auditory clues, you will, of course, find yourself making them. I will signal when I think you're lying using my Unitouch desktop audio generator, which is there. Okay. So, relax, get comfy. Don't feel at all self-conscious. And I'll ask you a couple of questions I know the answer to first. What's your Christian name?
Grant.
Very good. And where are we at the moment?
We're in the detention centre.
Very good indeed. All right. So you can lie or tell the truth now to these questions.
Okay.
Grant, have you ever done anything really wrong?
Yes.
Good. What's the worst thing you've done? You can tell me.
When I was younger, I set a car alight.
You set a car alight when you were young? Yeah, no. What's the worst thing you've done? Just tell me how old you were. There's something you're thinking of now, so quite specifically. How old are you?
Sure. 25.
25, no. How old were you?
20.
Yeah, okay. All right, 20 years old. What did you do?
I stole a car.
Bollocks. What did you do?
I lied to somebody.
Oh, that's good. No, that's true. You lied to someone. And, all right, and who was it? Someone close to you?
Someone close to me,
Yeah, who was it? Family?
yes.
No. Who was it?
Girlfriend.
Your girlfriend. Okay. And where were you? Nah. Where were you? Where were you?
Japan.
Good. Okay. I believe you. All right. So look, here's what's happening. Now, you know when friends of yours, if you're in a pub and your mates are lying, you know when they're lying because you can feel it because you're in rapport with them, you are attuned to them. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm lining myself up with your ongoing physiological state. So here's the thing. I'm going to attach myself to the polygraph. The polygraph will now pick up on the changes in me. And because I have that attunement with you, because I'm so in line with you, my body will respond to your lies because I will actually feel you lying. Does that make sense?
Okay.
You turn me on, Grant? Okay. Grant, I'm going to ask you 4 times in a row what your mother's maiden name is.
Okay.
Each time you only think the answer, you say nothing out loud. But here's the thing. You think the correct answer 3 times, and you think a lie once.
Yeah.
When you lie is up to you.
Okay.
So say nothing out loud. Grant, what's your mother's maiden name? Grant, what's your mother's maiden name? That's the lie. Was that the lie?
Yes.
Yeah. Is it something like, is a muk something? Or
That's
muk,
correct,
muk, and then a short, like a, and then a makum. Well done, Grant. Thank you so much for your time.
No problem.
You can relax now.
Okay, thank you. He was able to guess what lies I was telling when I was telling them, and he was able to guess what I was thinking and when I was thinking a lie. It's unbelievable that can someone tell so quickly. It wasn't even 1 try or 2 tries. It was straight off. He knew straight away.
I can throw the card away now.
You don't need it. Oh no, you got to pick.
I've got to pick the loser. Busty boy.
Busty boy, you think will lose the next race?
We'll lose, yeah.
All right. Okay, how much are you going to put on this one?
Well, should we put some more money on, or should we keep to our same stake, £10? We don't want to be greedy because
20?
20 quid. £20. Trap 1. Thank you very much.
So it's 20 quid to win.
Trap 1.
Busty boy. All right. Busty boy came, Ross.
Yeah. Losing ticket.
The losing ticket.
This
again.
is a losing
So this is a worthless ticket. All right, now let me show you something really interesting. Let's go to a different window this time. Go to one further up. Right. Hang on. Remember what I said. Look her right in the eye. Right in the eye.
This is a winning ticket. Okay?
Yep.
This is the dog you're looking for. That's why we came to this window.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Once again.
It's easy to misread them sometimes.
Once again.
Can I just check something with you? It says there that mistakes can't be rectified after we've left the window. Yeah. Can I just ask you, which dog won again on that one? What was the number? The correct number for the dog that won?
Number 4.
4. Great. Right. So the ticket I just gave you was number 1, which you've just paid out on winning. What are you doing there? What's just happened?
It just told me to pay out.
You told her to pay out.
The machine told you to pay out?
No. 1 minute it won, next minute it didn't.
It was horrible, actually. It was like, my God, what have I done? You know, I'm giving out money to everybody.
Buy yourself a drink on us.
OK.
Thanks for that.
Thanks very much.
There you go, mate.
Thank you. There we go.
You've done very well. Thank you for your time and for your trust.
Very profitable.
Excellent.
And will we see you
It's
again?
a rush, isn't it?
It's terrific,
It
yeah.
feels great.
Will we see you again the next meeting?
Oh, yeah, I'm back in next week.
We won tonight £160 on losing tickets. And all I can say is thank you to Derren and thank you, Walthamstow. Great track.
It is scary to think that someone can pick a lie up that quickly.
So I don't know how people know that. How do you know that, these people? Do you know what I mean? I don't know how you know that. I don't know. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100.
Wow.
Can't believe you got it right.
It's just like he's read my mind or something like that.